Cycles are everywhere. In the past year, cycling sales have more than tripled and everybody is cycling nowadays. I remember when I just started cycling and I was terrified. I made a lot of mistakes, so you don't have to. Hi guys, welcome back to Coffee Shop, and today let's talk cycling. Making mistakes as a beginner is perfectly fine, and regardless you're going to make them anyways, but at least you can be better prepared for it. So here are 5 things I wish I knew before I started cycling. First, understanding cycling maintenance. Now this will come with experience, but the least you should know when you just get into the sport is how to fix a puncture, how to change your seat height, and how to clean and lubricate your entire cycle. Now these are not difficult things at all, but people avoid learning them and struggle later. I mean, I did. My first bike was a road bike and I was always so scared that I'm going to break the cycle just by touching it that I never did. Don't make this mistake. Your bike is a lot stronger and easier to figure out than you think it is, and you cannot really screw it up. So go for it. Second, get a comfortable riding position. Now ideally you should get a bike fit done, but I understand that's not usually possible for everyone. However, I have seen a lot of people with a really bad position, which does lead to aches and pains. So my suggestion, watch a bunch of YouTube videos which teach you a basic bike fit and try doing something similar to your own bike. Your goal as of now at least is just to be comfortable on the cycle, and with a few tweaks here and there, that should be fairly simple. Before my next point, how about subscribing to my channel? That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. Continuing, water. Now I live in Mumbai. Over here it's either hot or it's hot and wet, and in this weather you always need to carry a ton of water. Early on when I just started cycling, I only had one bottle, and so I have suffered a lot. You do not need to. So always carry more water than you think you're going to need, and if that's not possible, at least have a list of places from where you can pick up a bottle of water. And of course, carry some money to buy water. Fourth, joining a group. Now this is something I did, but I definitely didn't do well. My story of getting into cycling is a slightly weird one. I first registered for an IRONMAN and then bought my cycle just a month before the event. But because of this, I joined a group and I only rode with them once or twice before having to train on my own. And even after my event, I again just rode with them once or twice because our timings and our pace would not ever match. Thinking back, I do regret this and would definitely say, join a group and join a group that suits your needs. Yes, they do exist. You will save yourself from a lot of suffering and will thank me and yourself later. And finally, safety. Now while cycling is a safe sport if you know what you're doing, don't be stupid. After all, you are on the road with bigger, faster vehicles, and you have to do everything you can to protect yourself because others won't. So it is your job to make sure that you are first at least wearing a helmet, and a helmet that's not too old or is broken, that you have enough lights depending on what time you cycle at, that you're visible on the road, that your tire pressure is fine, and that your brakes are actually working. Also stick to the left side of the road as much as you can and just don't do anything stupid. In all the time I have spent riding, it has mostly been other cyclists, usually beginners, who have caused or almost caused the crash on the roads. So be careful. You are surrounded by stupidity on the roads. You have to do everything to protect yourself. Kind of like a metaphor to life if you think about it. Anyways, that's it for this video. These are some things I wish I was told when I started cycling, but now you know. And if you want to know more about cycling, I've made a few videos on that. Do check out my channel, and if you made this far, definitely subscribe. And I'll see you around very soon.